What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to another YouTube video. It's been a little bit. It's been at least, hell, I haven't played a game in months, man. I think the last game we played was like Raft on the channel, and it just, you know, it's an older game. It was pretty slow there for a little while, but it's Saturday morning. I ain't got shit else to do, so I figured we'd hop on some games. There's actually some new stuff out, so we're gonna be checking out some Microsoft Flight Simulator today. I know the new Madden is out. I think we'll play the new Madden, new UFC, a bunch of new stuff has come out recently. This game just looks beautiful, though. I hate flying, but maybe I could, you know, somewhat alleviate my fears of flying if I get more acquainted with the process. You know what I mean? If I could really see what's going on. So I figured we'd play some of this game and see what the deal is. I think my screen's a little messed up. Hang on. Yeah, now we're good. I feel like I need, I don't know, joystick or something to play this. I'm gonna try it mouse and keyboard. I don't know if that's smart or not, but damn. Okay, here we go. I was told I should probably play this on the easiest difficulty just because it might be kind of hard. Edit free flight, create flight plan, select existing. Oh, here we go. Flight training. That's what we need right there. Thank you and welcome aboard. Yeah, flight training. Learn to fly a Cessna 152. Basic controls and cameras. This is what we're gonna do. Yeah. Training. Get to know your aircraft environment. This training session will familiarize you with the basic controls to spread your wings. The game looks beautiful. Pitch and roll the aircraft using the yoke. I don't got a yoke. We should be good though. Airborne 6,400 feet. That's kind of low, isn't it? Sedona, Arizona. This game might actually be incredible. This is gonna be like American Truck Simulator. That was fun. Just in the air. In this training, you will learn aileron, flaps, rudder, elevator. Don't worry, your training instructor is there to help you throughout the flight. Stall speed, okay, level flight, got it. You can't crash in this game, right? No way. I mean, it is a simulator, so who knows?
First things first, let's get familiar with your surroundings.
Okay, here we go. We're not even taking off on the
I've got the stick
plane.
While you get your bearings.
Control. Okay, you got the stick. So
Out
I'm not.
your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
Yeah. I do like that whole left.
This is Red Rock territory.
Okay.
Beautiful, isn't it?
Got that. Very beautiful. Use left, right, up, down to translate the camera inside the cockpit. Left, right, up, down. Left, right, up, and down. Oh, shit. Oh, you got all kinds of shit in here, don't you? That's crazy. Bitch, I looked up, down, left, and right. Do I need to do it with something else? Oh, shit, there we go. They wanted me to do it with the keyboard, I guess. I don't know how to do that with the mouse. Damn, okay. I'm just gonna use the keyboard and mouse. Use this to freely look around. Save a custom camera control. What do you want me to use the fucking controller and the keyboard and mouse at the same time? The airport? Oh, I see it, I see it.
There you go. Visual confirmation on the airport.
Right.
Now that we're oriented, it's your turn. Time to fly this bird.
Nah, I'm not ready yet.
The first control on our training list is the yoke.
Okay.
I still remember my first instructor saying the yoke is like a steering wheel.
Right.
Almost. Sure, you can turn, but you can also pitch.
What's the difference?
For starters, it controls the ailerons. And the ailerons, they allow the plane to roll and bank into turns.
Okay.
Go ahead and try rolling to the right.
Move the yoke. Oh, shit. That was
Now
intense.
let's see you level back out.
Oh, level back out? Okay. How's that?
Good.
Yeah. That's sensitive.
Of course, the yoke also controls the elevator.
Right.
And the elevator affects the plane's pitch, right?
Sure.
Pull back back on the stick, the plane starts to climb.
Right.
Give it a shot.
Oh,
The most
oh
valuable
shit.
things in aviation are speed and altitude.
Yeah. If you lose
But
speed and
notice,
altitude,
when
you're
you're
fucked.
pitching up, your speed is decreasing.
Was it?
You could add more power.
How do I do that?
Or for now, let's just pitch down.
Pitch down? For real?
Just like that, your speed's picking up again as the nose pitches down.
Okay.
As you level back out, let's talk about another control, the rudders at your feet.
Right. I see him.
Rudder pedals control the aircraft's side-to-side movement, also known as yaw.
Yeah.
On the ground, those pedals are going to steer the plane left or right. Up here, they properly align us during turns.
Ah. Got it.
Try them out and watch the plane's nose skew to either side.
How do I use them? Oh. Oh shit.
Enough, right?
Yeah, that's simple.
Before we go on, let's bring the plane back to straight-up flight. Make sure your dashboard is aligned 3 to 4 inches below the
Encoding
horizon.
overloaded again. Fuck.
Attitude. Okay, the last thing we're gonna cover now is the throttle.
The throttle. Got it.
If you have the need for speed, then the throttle's for you. Full control over the power output of the engine.
Right.
Let's see what happens when you cut all the power.
I don't want to cut the power. Use the throttle lever. Decrease throttle to cut engine power. Where do I do that? Do I have to use my mouse? Throttle control? Oh, I just turned that bitch on 100%.
Surprise, surprise. Our altitude is decreasing.
Right. So I turn it back on now? Or what?
This might be a good time for a piloting PSA.
What?
Always keep an eye on your surroundings, because nobody likes a low-flying duck.
Correct.
All right, let's go ahead and throttle back up.
Right. I like that. Good idea. So you have to use like your mouse and the controller? I don't know. Are we back on max power?
There you go.
Yes, sir.
Speed is increasing, and as long as we maintain the same attitude, our altitude will keep climbing too.
Okay.
You're really getting the hang of your controls. Before long, you won't even need a co-pilot.
And I don't know about that.
Until then, if you want help with the radio or checklists or simply flying the plane,
Yeah.
I'll be here.
Okay. How do I?
You can pass me the controls when you're ready to finish your session, or keep flying. It is a great day after all.
It is a nice day. How do I land this puppy? To delegate aircraft controls, hit Control, Alt, and X. I mean, shit. Let me just see. What would happen if I really hit the rudders like too much? Oh shit. Oh, so it won't even let me. Oh. A little turbulence. Will she freak out if I start?
You left the training airspace. You need to go back.
Oh, my fault. Rolling angle's too high? Damn, you really gotta be careful with this shit. Let me just, you know what? I'm gonna just give
All
it to
right,
you.
I have control.
Yeah.
Good job.
Appreciate you. Oh shit. Okay, so we got that one done. We got the basic controls done. Attitudes and instruments. Do you want to go to the next activity? I'm down.
Today we're talking about attitudes of flight, how your plane is oriented relative to the horizon. If you look outside, you can see the cockpit is just about 4 inches below the horizon line. We're flying straight with a decent rate of speed. This is the cruise attitude. Let's see how it reads on your instruments.
Cruise altitude? To focus on instruments, hit Control +1. Okay. Oh
Take a look at
shit.
the attitude indicator.
Right.
As the name implies, it shows your current attitude. The white line is the horizon, with the sky above and the ground below.
Got it.
That orange element in the middle, aligned with the horizon, that's your plane.
So if it goes down,
Just like we saw outside, our current attitude reads pretty much straight and level.
yeah.
Okay, now let's see how much power the engine's generating. Check your tachometer.
Which one would that be?
Looks like we're pushing around 2,300 revolutions per minute. Combined, attitude and engine RPMs translate to aircraft performance.
That makes sense. Oh,
Leads
over here.
us to your airspeed indicator.
Got it. I see it.
Now, last but not least, check your altimeter.
That's
Figure out
altitude.
your altitude.
Yeah.
You always want to read the small needle first. That's how many thousands of feet up you are. Then on to the big needle for the hundreds.
That can't be right. What are we like?
With our current attitude and power output, we're holding a speed of 90 knots and a stable altitude of 6,000 feet.
6,000.
But that's about to change. Take
Oh.
the stick when you're ready.
Okay, got it. 2, 4, 6. Okay. What do you want me to do? Reset the
Pull
camera?
back slightly on the yoke to raise the nose just above the horizon line. About 2 inches.
About 2
Make sure you
inches.
don't pitch up too much, or the angle will be too steep to create lift. And without enough lift, we'll stall.
So that's when we die, if we do that.
All right, go full throttle and start climbing.
Well, what the fuck? Increase throttle to full? No.
Welcome to the climb attitude.
Yes, sir. Oh,
See
shit.
how it shows up
Fuck
with
just
your
happened to my
attitude
throat.
indicator and tachometer?
What?
According to your altimeter, we're gaining altitude,
Right. I see that.
but we're losing airspeed even at full throttle, proving you can't avoid basic physics while making a climb.
Ah.
Okay,
Interesting.
before we go on, let's get back to a cruise attitude. Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon.
Just
Then
below.
throttle back down to 2,300 RPMs.
To 2,300 RPMs. Okay. So let's pull that sucker back a little bit. Okay. Just below the horizon. I feel like I'm pointed down. Did I go too far?
Ease up on the yoke and aim your nose just below the horizon.
I
Then throttle
am.
back down to 2,300 RPMs.
I did. I feel like we're... Bitch, how low you want me to go? I'm not doing that.
Nice job.
Oh.
We're now set up with the same attitude and power we had at the top of our lesson.
Why is this shit... Okay.
Next up is the descent attitude.
I don't like that one.
Start by reducing your RPMs to 1,800.
1,800?
Then drop the plane's nose a bit further below the horizon.
Bitch, you are crazy. Pull it on back. Pull it on back now. Come on. We're at 20. We need 18. A little bit more now.
As expected, with a nose down attitude, our altitude is decreasing
Oh, shit.
while our speed is picking up.
Okay.
Why don't you get us back to a cruise attitude and we'll hit the last part of our lesson.
Got it.
There
Picking
we go.
back up.
Now that we know how to cruise, climb, and descend, let's talk about the turn attitude.
Got it.
Gently pull the yoke left or right to start rolling the plane.
I am. I'm already doing that.
If you take a look outside, you can see how our attitude's changed.
I don't
But
wanna-
you can also check your instruments for the details.
I like...
As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Ah, okay.
At the top of your attitude indicator, there's a series of notches representing 10 degrees each. Use them to control your roll.
Hold up. Full power.
Notice the more you turn, the more you need to pull back on the yoke to maintain altitude.
Right.
When you're rolling out, you'll need to do the opposite. Roll and push at the same time.
Roll and push at the same
The more
time.
you know about the main attitudes of flight, the closer you get to that pilot state of mind. So keep practicing, and whenever you're done, pass me the controls.
I think I'm good. I got that shit. Now I can't just fucking go crazy like this. I mean, shit, I guess I could. Probably scared the shit out of my flight instructor, but Or if we just go straight down? Oh, shit. Okay, Control Alt X.
Thanks. I've got control now.
All
Well
right,
done.
you're good. Appreciate you. We're good. I'm ready for a flight, bro. Can we do like a takeoff thing? Oh, that was next. Takeoff. Let's go to the next activity. Wow, this is fantastic. This is gonna be terrifying. Majority of accidents happen first, what is it, 30 seconds? 15 seconds of flights? Okay, takeoff, baby. I think I'm ready for this. She said full throttle. I think A, when I hit A, oh yeah, that is what did that. Oh, and that's how I stop it. Okay, got it. Ready.
Use your rudders to stay on the center line and keep pushing power until you reach 55 knots.
55 knots. 55 knots. Where are we at on that? What do I read that?
Good. Now gently pull back on the yoke.
Okay.
Line up the top of your instrument panel so it's a couple inches above the horizon. That'll pitch us up and set a good climb attitude.
Got it. Yo, I'm flying.
And we're airborne.
Oh shit.
Focus on flying straight. Use your rudders to keep the runway heading of 210 degrees.
210 heading. Where is
75
it?
knots, and we'll reach our target altitude of 5,500 feet in no time.
Where's my heading? I've heard of that before. 210? I don't know. Fuck it. I'm gonna just keep going straight. Climb to 5,500 feet. All right. We're close. We're at 5,300, I believe. It's gonna take us a few minutes. That's no problem. Maintain 75 knots. Pretty sure I know what that means. Oh, our heading is here in the middle, isn't it? Or is that comms? Fuck if I know. 75 knots. That's speed, right? I think it is. So to get more speed, I need to...
5,500 feet. A nice, safe altitude for part 2 of our lesson.
Okay. What's part 2? I gotta land?
Straight and level flight. First step here is adjusting our attitude.
Right.
Cruise attitude, pushing max power. To stay level at our target altitude, let's start by easing the throttle back to 1,800 RPMs.
1,800 RPMs? No problem. Oh shit, I'm gonna...
You've probably noticed, to maintain altitude, you need to pitch the nose up. You could just keep pulling on the yoke to hold steady, but that's not really a precise means of control.
Correct.
Probably better to adjust your trim wheel until you don't need to push or pull on the yoke. Drag the trim down when you need to set the nose up. Drag it up to set the nose down. Try adding trim to keep us at 5,500 feet without increasing throttle. If you feel our pitch slipping and need to get back to the proper attitude, don't worry. Just pull on the yoke, then dial in the right trim.
Oh, I need to go the other way. Where is like my trim instrument at? I don't see that. I see everything else. Bro, I'm pulling up on that thing. We need a little bit more juice, a little bit more power. There we go. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Bring it down a little bit. Bring it down a little bit. I don't want to stall this bitch. Are we at 5,500 feet? Fuck no, we're losing altitude. What? Here we go. Now we're gaining. Okay, we're going back up. We're good? We're good. Don't lose it now. I'm starting to lose it. I'm losing altitude. Let's give it a little bit more throttle. There we go. A little bit more. Gaining again. I think we're good. You know what? Just give me some more. Give me more throttle. Give me more. I don't think it's actually... Oh. Worked that time. Now my RPMs are too fast. I'm like... Oh, I'm doing the parking brake. That's why. You can't hold... You know what? It's easier to do it with the fucking mouse. Let me just pull this back. And then... Okay. Now maintain RPMs. Slow it down just a little bit. Slow it down just a little bit more.
The way I was taught, when you adjust the trim, you make rough changes at first to remove pressure on the yoke. Then small adjustments to find the perfect setting to keep your desired attitude.
Yeah.
That's the key to straight and level flight.
Is it
It
though?
saves you from constantly pushing or pulling on the yoke.
I might just keep pushing and
that gives
pulling
you
on the
more
yoke.
time to enjoy the ride. If you want more practice using the trim, go for it. Whenever you're ready to pass the controls, I'll be here.
Yeah, because I don't know what the hell I was doing. Like, I'm trying to find my trim instrument, but I don't fucking know. All right, next.
Okay, I have control. Hope you enjoyed the lesson.
That was great. Thank you. I feel like I know so much more now. We checked for runway traffic. We almost died. Landing. This is exciting. Okay. This is great. Next time we'll be able to do a full flight. I'll really know, you know, what I'm doing without killing us. 65 knots. Instant before landing, lift the nose. Yes. Called the flare. Don't overdo it and balloon though. Whew, that happened to me one time landing at Chicago. Holy shit. They like, no, actually I think it was straight line winds. We got down, we were going down on the runway, and all of a sudden, fucking, it was crazy. Like we were real close to touching down, and then we just took off again. It was terrifying.
My first instructor used to say, the best part of flying is landing in one piece. The man was a terminal pessimist, but he wasn't wrong.
It's true.
Today, you're in charge of bringing us in for a safe landing.
Okay.
We've got clearance for a straight-in approach, so we don't have to complete the standard traffic pattern.
Gotcha.
And I've already set us up in landing configuration at 65 knots with 10 degrees of flaps and idle power.
Nice, thank you.
We're on the glide slope now.
Right.
Maintain speed around 65 knots. Change your pitch if you need to, and keep your aim point on the runway number. When you're targeting the runway number, you want to keep it steady in your sights.
The runway number?
If it looks like the number's moving up in your windscreen, you're coming in low.
Where am I looking?
Add a bit more throttle to get back on the slope.
I don't...
If it looks like the number's moving down in your windscreen, well, then you're too high. You'll need to add flaps to increase your rate of descent, but you'll also need to push forward and trim to change your attitude and maintain the same speed.
What? This seems way too difficult. Press F8. All right. Got flaps. Maintain 65 knots. I'm already not doing that. I don't know how fast I'm going, but it ain't 65 knots, I'll tell you that much. Am I good? I don't know. It says align with runway. I don't... Am I aligned? I feel like we need to be a little bit further to the right. Okay. How's that?
Keep your aim point on the runway threshold.
Yeah.
When you're 10 feet above the runway, it's time to flare.
Right.
Once we pass the threshold, shift your aim point to the end of the runway.
My
Then,
aim
pull
point?
back slightly on the yoke to aim the nose just above it.
Okay. I feel like she did not do a very good job of walking me through this and explaining what's going on. Like, I feel like we're gonna be okay. but it's just a little sketchy.
Okay, we're past the threshold. Start the flare.
Okay.
Keep pulling back slowly. Let the plane settle onto the runway. Don't push it down, but don't let it start climbing.
Damn.
Nice. Now apply the brakes to slow us down and bring the plane to a stop.
Okay. I'm hitting the brakes. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Brakes. There we go. Yeah.
Great job.
Thanks.
As they say, any landing you can walk away from is a good landing. But if you can use the plane the next day, it's outstanding. Landings can be hard, even for seasoned pilots. Trust me, don't hesitate to practice. After all, that's what we're here for, right?
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, she was just throwing all these words at me and not telling me where it was on the thing. Traffic pattern. Okay, look, I think we got a lot of practice there. I learned how to fly, learned how to look around, basic controls, learned how to maintain my speed, learned how to take off and land. I think that's enough training for me. I'm ready to go. So next time, if you guys enjoyed Microsoft Flight Simulator here, we'll try out some more of this. Actually, select some flight plans and get this thing going, man. Maybe we could even fly commercially down the line. Obviously, I don't want to have too many souls on board right now. Probably just mine, just in case. But either way, thank you guys for tuning in. I know it's been a little bit since we posted some gaming videos, but hopefully we can get back to it now that there's some new games out. So thank you all for tuning in. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I will catch you right back here next time. And as always, if you did enjoy the video, be sure to leave a like if you didn't, just refresh it and give it one more chance. And as always, guys, I don't really have